mistakes whatsoever. He is in that zone.
The short shoot to the Peraltada. A couple more times around 7 and 8. Diaz will take the victory. Meanwhile, you took a look at the 64 of Paul Edwards. Diaz through the Peraltada, through 7 and 8, onto the front straightaway. The crowd, listen to the crowd. Victory for the Mexican hero, Luis Diaz, here in his hometown of Mexico City. Dorsey, this lap may be the most difficult of all, driving to drive around 2.5 miles with the tears that I know are in his eyes.
That's why they give you that cool-off lap, because he's crying right now, and he wants to try to get that composure before he's got to face everybody. Look at that door open. He's going to get his hand out that window and raise all the Mexicans here.
The party will be a big one tonight here in Mexico City. Scott Pruitt, a healthy Scott Pruitt in 2006, helps his teammate to his most coveted victory that he may ever have in his career, his first win in Mexico City. Meanwhile, GT is not done yet, but it will be in just a couple of 100 yards. Paul Edwards onto the front straightaway here in Mexico City will take the checkered flag. 2 in a row for the 64 car, 2 wins in a row in Mexico City for Paul Edwards and TRG.
And was it luck or was it a great call by the TRG boys, Kevin Buckler? One way or the other, they smoked him.
Chris.
Ryan here with Chip Ganassi. Chip, you guys are 2 for 2 this season. It seemed that SunTrust was so strong last year. You guys coming on strong this year. Couldn't be better.
I'll tell you what, I got a great group of guys to work with, a great team. I got great sponsors, great partners. And it's you know, I'm just fortunate and honored to be working with every one of them. My hat's off to Carlos Slim. He's the guy that put this all together a couple years ago, and to have a Mexican bring that car home here in Mexico is pretty big.
You won the Rolex 24, now you grab this one. Which is a bigger win for this team?
Well, I'll tell you, to have Luis bring that car home here in Mexico City is big.
These boys looking so strong early in the year. I think this is going to be a great championship.
It is a big win. It is the first win in Mexico by a Mexican driver in a major international road race in the modern era. We'll be back for all the celebration in Mexico City. Mexican hero takes the victory. Chris Neville is there.
Well, Dorsey, you said this place was going to go nuts, and it has gone nuts. You can see Luis up on the car, very emotional right now. He's gotten the win that he's been wanting so long. And Scott Pruitt, Luis Diaz hugging each other, Chip Ganassi up on the car, the crowd going absolutely nuts down here. These boys got exactly what they wanted. Luis,